Racing 2's theme is really good. Anyway, welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. Last part, we start the chapter where you protect Aaron's get good dreams medicine from a bunch of sheep. And then we were overwhelmed, but then luckily the Silent Center and Blue Crew are here to help us kill sheep. So now we are going to continue to kill sheep. Also, the bonus condition is in the map in like 3 turns because Yorio said so. So that's great. Will I do that? I don't know. I kind of don't care about bonus conditions anymore because I don't really need to. Kill a single sheep by yourself. What's up with that? I haven't seen any mother-daughter dialogue because I've been skipping the animations. I'll end this quickly. I'll do as you say, Alice. That's all I really wanted to see. Do I not have enough power for that? You gotta like yell or something? Valor, Wrath, Chain. There you go. Rouse me. Oh, that's Kazuzu that can do that. Useful to know, isn't it? Anyway, have I seen this move? I don't know. It's your unlucky day. I'll finish you right here. I don't think I've seen that kill animation before. Alright, so how quickly do I want to do this? Because I can end it very quickly if I want to. 30mm sword Gatling! Surely you can do 863 damage, right, Rabbit? Honestly, I never thought we'd meet again so soon. But, you're right, it's much too soon. Huh? I told you I'd show you a wonderful spring you could see from the moon, but you came back before the snow even melted! Oh, that's what you meant. Anyway, I still remember that promise. But since I didn't think I'd get to see you again, I'm so happy. Me too. Wow, this has got kind of a little awkward. By the way, didn't Lady Yorio call you Grayson just now? Right. After you left, a lot happened, and I ended up working for them as a pet. Those are really bad at names, so I have your name. Lady Yorio is putting me through a training now, and I've decided to keep living on the moon. So I won't be running away from battle anymore. I hope they don't shoot back. Behold the might of Lunarian weaponry. They're just kidding. It's so stupid. Oh, it's so stupid. The fucking World War I bayonet that's also a submachine gun that also shoots lasers, that also shoots missiles, that also... Yeah. We're going... Oh, sorry, that's my fault. We're going places, aren't we? Don't need to rush too much. Man, Byakuran and Sho didn't get to do fucking anything. In fact, most people don't really get to do much of anything because of the placement. And the game decided it should put all my units in it. So away from everyone else. Keep going this way. We'll start hitting people eventually. Tabnatory. Heal things. Sure. These are the problems. It's white sheep here. As long as I deal with them, it's fine. Notori's level 70. That's what happens when I just kind of have her kill things. Do you think she'll get more kills than Marissa soon? I think she will. It's been like the same order of Rainbow, Marissa, Notori forever now, so it'd be neat to see something different. Where are you going, Black Sheep? What are you doing? Blade Beam. Oh, I didn't attack with you two last turn. Whoops. I'm sorry, Toyoichi. I know we agreed not to interfere, but I couldn't watch any longer. No, I don't blame you. Even I was getting angry at what we saw. As is, no elegance in a Ruish all-out brawl. Right, with my power to house the myriad gates, and my weapons from the unsullied moon, please show them that Mehko we can be proud of as the two leaders defending the moon. The greatest and most beautiful. I'm extraordinarily humble. You'll be unfit to make it to a soldier. I'll put your strength to test. Yorio, don't push yourself too hard. Why do people find Toyohime so attractive? She literally looks like every other long blonde-haired character in this series. If I'm gonna put Yukari in her clothes, you won't be able to tell the difference. Long laser blade! My masters will be so cross with me if I get shot down. Have to live up to being Lady Toyoichi's pet. We can do this, rabbit! This one will burn you. Apparently these characters show up in Inaba the Earth and Inaba the Moon. You're mine! I didn't want to read it, so... don't know what they do. Are they better than in Silent Sinner and Blue? I imagine so. It's not hard to be better than how they're presented in Silent Sinner and Blue. Why am I showing this attack animation? I don't know. Pretty good attack, you know. Look away and you get hit. Good luck, Cherno. Check this out. This is Cherno's super move. Ice-Sing Perfect Freeze. Haven't seen it in a very long time. And I could end this very quickly. I'm just kind of letting things roll here. It's over. Cherno kick. There. If absolutely nothing else happens this part, we'll have that be the thumbnail. So why not? There you go, you have alert. It'd be really weird if you didn't have alert. Yep, the fact that I can't do anything is really starting to become an issue, isn't it? I have no forces on this side, except the 3 fairies. Gunblade maneuver. Haven't seen that one. You don't die here, huh? That Cherno might end up being the thumbnail because I have to like end the turn right now. Hey Ario, taught me this one. Just do like you were trained. Let's go, rabbit. I'll go for the rear. Means I basically have to do this. Oh, so your cut-in is not your last move, it's your second to last move, okay. Pretty much gonna have to use those two next part, because I'm not gonna see any of their moves this part, because I have to end the turn, like, right now. I guess? So what is Black Sheep gonna do? Is it just the White Sheep that go over the border, or does the Black Sheep a problem too? I imagine that's the problem, right? The White Sheep are so weak because they're the ones you're supposed to kill? Or the other ones don't matter? Amaterasu Omikami. How many... I've like... We've seen like every movie out, right? Except for whatever the hell this is. This move. Actually, I don't remember. It's been forever, so I should show all of them. The White Sheep go beep. You'd be unfit to make into a soldier. We'll have sheep division. I'll strike you down personally. Well, yo, you could have all the rabbits like ride the sheep. That'd be pretty cool. Shut up, Toyoichi. Blade beam. I have to say, as if Toyoichi isn't just gonna kill them immediately again. This time they're ramming him. Perhaps there's not even a reason to study your techniques. Strike you down personally. I'll strike you down impersonally. Yeah, this moment, okay? These sheep are not very smart. That sheep could go attack 3 little goofy fairies like his other friends did, but he decided this would be a better target for some reason. What a crude attack. I'll follow Gensokyo's customs in this. You followed Gensokyo's customs last time, too. Yeah, why did I do that? Anyway, oh great mother of brilliant light, shine forth. Show something else? No, it's your only move you can hit as a counterattack. Okay. Alright, it's been 2 turns since Mehko showed up, right? No, I just like end it now. Wave Guider Fan, is that your move? Well, I was gonna use it on Mehko, but she's too far away, so I'm using it on this sheep. I assume you're not gonna kill this thing with Blade Flash. You know what? I don't trust you. Time to wipe away the filth, I'd say. If I want to be mean, this is what it's fated to be. Then let it be done greatly and beautifully. This bird-of-our landscape sticks out like a sore thumb, though, eh? I cannot read the dialogue. No. Alright, well I got my cut in. So, we can just end it here. I'd like to see your other move, though. Satellite shooting. I'll show you what I trained for. We can do this, rabbit. Gonna wipe you all out. Lunar Surface Guided Missile System activate. Synchronization check. Sighting. We're all clear to fire. Trigger. Their special attacks. Alright, the moon can just launch missiles from... I'm sure this won't cause any unnecessary collateral damage. They're not even shown to be, like, exceptionally accurate. It looked like there were a bunch of missiles that just went in random directions there. It's fine. Yep, Racing 2, that's the character I trust to orchestrate a orbitable bombardment without causing any external damage. Yep. Alright. At this point, might as well just kill you. And again, he closer to you. Nope. At this point. Does Sho not have the pagoda on her? She does, so why can't I use Radiant Treasure Gun? Use Radiant Treasure Gun. Or no, apparently I just can't for some reason. Byakurin doesn't have Bullseye. That's great, Byakurin. Oof. Ow. She took a terrible beating, but she seems to be enduring it, psychologically speaking. Come now, nobody gets beaten that badly and shrugs it off. There's a good chance, though. Let's crush her spirit until she gives up on this incident. Right, I can't lose. If I have to win for the sake of everyone that just departed on their voyage. Well, she made a recovery. I don't think so. She's got a hollow look in her eyes. If I lose here, then even the memory of them will join the stars. Watch over me, Katz, Mafti, Tato. I'll avenge you. Yeah, we just killed those sheep. They're dead. Anyway, here's Mehko's theme. Nice and goofy. I knew your guy was so strong, but still. I've had plenty of time to study your moves. Let's get zappy. Take this. All my friends are dead. 30 seconds later, let's get zappy. Alright. I thought it'd be, like, really easy to kill you by this point, but, like, I don't know. What do I kill you with? I will also call from the moon or something. Why do you have focus and sense? Use the wrong one. What does Soul do? Yeah, do 1.8 damage. Yomu, sure, do it. Looks like you fell for Mr. Toy's mean tactics. Hope you tinker. You gotta think she's a big dummy, right, Oren? Hey, only dummies call other people dummies. But it seems that you really are wary of us. Got that right, I can't believe you're still so perky, even after Lady Makara's nightmares. Really are different from the others. Of course we are, but who cares about that? What the heck are you guys doing? What's up with this incident? I know you've seen what the village is like now. It's all for Lady Makara's dream. She thought it was the best way to help the humans. I suppose you're just another mindless sheep following orders then? No, I want to help her because I agree. Lady Makara's dream is my dream too, and I won't let you get in our way. Stop messing with our business. My blade and bullet. Oh, Yomu, it's your blade and my bullet. I'm going all out. I imagine this next cutscene is going to be pretty long, so I'm gonna try to end this part before or around the 20-minute mark. Well, you're still not dead yet, so it's gonna be a bit longer than that. Owie. I won't let you get in Lady Makara's way. Let's get zapping! It's so stupid. Hello again! Still have to learn Yatagarazu? We've got a different... We've got a different plan this time. You saw, right? We keep this up, and all the humans will be hating nuclear power in no time. But the sun is meant to help everyone. I'll open your eyes with the light of Yatagarasu. Stubborn bird, you just don't know when to give up. Don't want to lose to someone like you. Goofy sheep music. Trying to do something bad again, aren't ya? Take him out, Yoko. Please help Lord Yatagarasu. My power is increasing fire! And Gil. Uh-oh, this is looking bad. She just has a shield of wool. Gotta keep up. Let's get happy! Hey, this! I'm a flying type. That was super effective against me. Oh no! It's no use. They're too strong. Actually, is Oku a flying type in Puppet Dance? Is flying a type in Puppet Dance? Excellent. That wasn't even 3 minutes. It seems you realize your defeat is imminent. Praying to the gods won't save you now. I forgot she's flooded 30 HP. Oh well, that wasn't the bonus condition, so it doesn't matter. Actually, she might have had an item I missed. Oh well. All the Yair of that thing are on our side, not to mention the wisdom of the moon. They were scary to have as enemies, but boy, it's nice having them on our side. No, this works though. Like video games before, nothing on our side, they can't do like 1/10 of what they could as a boss. Shana, that's like every boss in this game. I know. I knew about the little sister, but even the big sister's here too. Anyway, the fight's over. You can let go of this whole pill-stealing idea, Lewis. And of course, I expect you'll be telling us where to find the mastermind. Don't think you've won just because you saved some medicine. You can't stop these nightmares no matter what you do. Lady Makura's power to control dreams is unbeatable. Nightmares? Controlling dreams? There's an incident here in the terrestrial realm where humans are seeing nightmares. This girl is part of the group behind it. I see. Very interesting. It sounds like this might be related to our mission. Well, when you speak of a yokai that can freely control dreams, you don't mean... Impossible. There's another Baku here. Alright, so yeah, funny story. This game's plot was written way before the 4th game, came out. And, Makura's a Baku. Doremi didn't exist as a character until, like, around the time this game's demo came out. So they just had to, like, throw in a reason why the other Doremi exists now. I mean, I don't even really know why they tried. Like, they didn't include any other character from like 13 to 15, so they could have just ignored it. But there's a throwaway line that Doremi does exist. You're just not here. What? You mean? Now you get it. Yeah, Lady Makura is the yokai that controls dreams, a Baku. So, now do you understand what I mean when I say she's unbeatable? Now it's like even more confusing, because before we could just assume that this is just Toho from like by Toho 12, but now you're telling me there's some characters after 12, but some that ain't? I don't care how strong the people joining your team are, Lady Makura is invincible. You all should just take a nap and leave everything to her. Hey, she's trying to run away. Cheeky, does she think she's faster than a vampire? How far does she think she can get with her body turned to roast mutton like that? No, we shouldn't pursue her. Aww, why not? Now we learned our opponent's identity, there's no need to overextend ourselves. I agree, let's hold off on any pursuit for now. Well, that's your advice, Yukari. Nah, she got away. It's unfortunate that she got away, but it's true that we had no reason to keep up the pursuit. First, we need to discuss the new information we've earned from this battle. That sounds like a guest from the moon has some business with us. I want to hear about that too. True, we welcome any opportunity to exchange information. But more importantly, there's an esteemed figure present who we absolutely must greet. You that right, Oreo? Aye. Alright, 24 minutes. How long is cutscenes gonna make this part? I don't know. Luckily, we managed to fight off the sheep. Alright, okay, Aaron, you got hurt pretty bad back there. I'm Oh, that, faith no mind, that level of damage will regenerate on its own. I am immortal. It's kind of hard to remember that, because, like, Kaguya and Moko's whole thing is that they're immortal, but I'm immortal too. But I must thank you all for keeping the butterfly dream pill safe and sound. What are you talking about, Master? Aren't you the one who jumped in front of them and took the hits? Seeing Aaron do something like that was quite moving, even to me, and I've seen quite a few things in my time. Please don't tease me, Princess. I was merely fulfilling my duty. Even so, I was glad to hear that you now consider yourself a part of Gensokyo. I'm sure your life here will become something precious to you. I suppose. That's great and all, but you can't forget your other reason to be happy. Yeah, these amazing surprise guests of yours. Always where Lady Yakoro was living now. Yes, ma'am. You'll find that it's bigger on the inside. It may be modest, but it's a glow with a sense of refinement and intellect. And it is a distinctive, nostalgic smell of medicine. Don't you agree, Yo-Yo? Yeah. Oh, and that shack over there is where I was staying when I was mooching here. They had you sleep in a shack? I'm starting to think the reason you had lingering regrets for the moon is that even the lunar military treated you better than they were. Miss Rabbit! So glad to see you're doing well, Miss Rabbit. Never thought I'd see you again. Listen, everyone! I hear you had a big fight up here. It sounds like it made it back to your moon, okay? Yeah, it was looking real dicey for a while, but it was all thanks to Lady Yagakoro's letter. Really wish I wouldn't have lost it. Would have saved us a lot of trouble if I didn't do that. This training is tough, but at least I'm not pounding Mochi anymore. You're so cool now, Miss Rabbit, even in battle! Thanks. Anyway, I'm just glad you're all okay. Wait, does everyone call you Miss Rabbit? How curious. Yeah, that's the nickname everyone called me when I was here. But if I use my new name, things can get a little confusing, so I'm fine with going by Miss Rabbit. Yeah, it really is confusing. Maybe I should have named you something else. True, but still the exact same name. You have something to say, then say it to my face, Racing. Oh, you were listening? No, I was just thinking about how your taste in names is as great as ever, yeah. Well, anyway, it's been a while. I mean, please forgive me. Goodness gracious, she's still the same as ever. I thought you told me she grew up a little, Yorio. I suppose one's nature doesn't change so easily. Her determination to live on Earth seemed real enough, at least. Indeed, she's been working as Aaron's disciple. Lady Kaguya. I would say this meeting was a pleasant surprise, but of course, it's no mystery that wherever Lady Kokoro may be found, you won't be far behind. I suppose your life's been the same as ever, even after the fall into the earth. Summarizing 1,000 years in a filthy remark is beyond even me, I'm afraid. But I'm sure there's someone else you'd prefer to be speaking to. I appreciate you understanding. We'll have to catch up with you another time. Is that right, Yorio? Is that alright, Yorio? But sister. Yorio. Toyoichi. Lady Agagoro. Sad. Oh, I was about to say sad music time. No, it's this theme. The two of you are genuinely standing here in my presence. I can hardly believe we get to see one another again. Once again, I apologize for not staying in touch. I'm just overjoyed we were able to meet again. It's been 1,000 years, but it was good to hear that you've been watching over us. And you too. You've grown taller, but I'd recognize those faces anywhere. They are how old? And they've grown taller since the last time. So you do age like elves? You just age really slowly? Is that how it works? I don't know. Things don't have answers. And you too. You've grown taller, but I'd recognize those faces anywhere. If you don't mind, could you come a little closer so I can see you better? Oh, Lady Oreo? Why are you hesitating? It's your chance to finally see Lady Agakoro again. Please forgive my rudeness, Lady Agakoro, but I cannot face you. This was all due to a lapse on my part. Was it? We were only here for our mission, and I'd planned to finish it and immediately return to the moon. Even if we'd been landed near you, I decided in my heart that we must never meet, Lady Agakoro. Wait, why? Because we are residents of the moon. But no letter Lady Agakoro told us that she would be living on the Earth. In order to accept that, I had to come to terms with the fact that our paths will never cross again. And yet despite that, here I am, filled with joy at the mere fact that we can stand on the same soil for even the briefest of instants. It must shame you to have a student like me, so at the very least, allow me to hide my face from you. Yorio. So that's how strongly you felt about me for all this time, even though I'm the one who brought you so much suffering. Lady Agakoro? Even when I was leaving the moon, I didn't spare a second thought for those I was leaving behind as I committed those sins. You had to become strong precisely because you had a master like me, didn't you? And not at all, you did nothing wrong. He's right. Please don't say such things, Lady Agagoro. Oh, yeah, Luigi. True, it wasn't an easy path, but it's one I chose for myself. He's the same for Yoyo. She may be strong, but that's only because she made the choice to become strong. And what took us this far was our pride in the teachings of our master, Lady Agagoro. Sister. So please, rather than feeling guilty for what we've been through, could you instead praise us for what we accomplished? Nothing could mean more to us than your recognition, Lady Agagoro. Toyoichi. You're correct, of course. You've grown so strong as both an older sister and as one who stands above others. In light of that, why don't we all forget our twisted karma for a moment and speak to each other as master and student once again? Lady Agagoro, I hardly recognized you two, you know. Nothing could make me prouder than knowing that you were my students. Thank you. So paths that once diverged have crossed again. Even if this is for but an instant, I'm sure it will bring peace to your hearts. I've never seen them so emotional before. Determination and hesitation, strength and weakness, all of that exists inside everyone. Perhaps what we call true strength is the power to keep pressing forward despite that. Right, we have a lot to learn from that too. Unfortunately, though, this may not be the best time to enjoy this touching reunion. Mehko has shown herself, and I'd like to resolve this incident as soon as possible. Indeed, we have some questions about that as well. But surely we don't have to be standing outside to ask them. Let's head indoors. A&T hallway. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes. It's gonna be like 45 minutes, but I finished the map over 5 minutes ago. Well then, why don't we use this Japanese-style room? I never imagined we'd be brushing shoulders with important figures from the moon. Neither do we, and I see that there are even some of the yokai we've been keeping an eye on present. No, we have more important things to discuss. Can you tell us why the lunar emissaries have come to Earth? I believe I mentioned a mission. We were sent to Earth to investigate a phenomenon and ultimately resolve it. A phenomenon, you say? Yeah, something unusual is happening in the dream world. When you say the dream world, do you mean? The dream world's humans? The dreams humans see are closely related to the lunar capital, so we have a certain yokai modeling them for us. And recently there have been reports from her that someone's been changing the dreams of everyone in Gazokyo. Okay, I guess that's the reason you included Dormy, so what was your reason? So I wonder how much the plot was changed by this point. If Dormy didn't tell you in the original script, I guess you just would find out yourself. That sounds like the same incident we've been investigating. It certainly seems likely based on what I've heard here. So anyway, the lunar emissaries were volunteered for this since we have permission to come and go freely. Naturally, we planned to complete our mission without drawing attention to ourselves, but then we noticed a disturbance nearby and came to check it out. Man, you should know the rest. That explains a lot. Anyway, why is this yokai helping you or helping out? What's he doing? She told us this isn't part of my job description, so I'll leave it to you. A classic mentality endemic to vertical hierarchies. Well, it wouldn't have done so much good for her to show up by herself anyway. Anyway, if I understand correctly, our objectives are the same here. In which case, wouldn't it be wonderful if we joined up? Join up? With them? Is your head filled with flowers or something? Excuse me, your incredulity is reasonable, but you should know better than to take that tone with Lady Shinki. But you know, it's kind of true that there's been some diplomatic friction between Tokyo and the moon. It's also true that the top brass of the moon don't look kindly on Earthlings. Like I said, no one's watching us down here, and the people in Tokyo are definitely more familiar with this incident. So I'll propose a temporary truce. This way we can present a united front. And we'll gladly accept that. Oh, a handshake between the land and the moon? This is the first time for everything. Or forming an alliance? This is a historic moment. Just to be clear, no reporting on this, okay? Otherwise, our heads will roll. Of course, but I think the ultimate military force of the moon will be helping us. This still doesn't feel real to me, but after both the Yama and the God of Makai already joined us, what did you expect? I was about to say, I don't think it's the whole military, I think it's just the 3 of them, but that's like 99.9999999% of it anyway, so yeah. So, I hate to interrupt, but do you two have a clue who the culprit is? Just now, Mehko made it obvious that she's a Baku. It's a kind of secret beast that controls dreams. There are no records of any appearing in Gensokyo, though. As far as we're aware, the power of a Baku can only be used from inside a dream. It's safe to assume that she's hiding somewhere connected to the dream world. But clearly, you weren't able to pinpoint her location from the moon. Yes, meaning that she's not just in the dream world. Most likely, she's protected by a special barrier similar to the one around Gensokyo. So, like, a Gensokyo in the dream world? Wait, dreams and illusions? Fantasy? Ellie, that's... Oh, are you two onto something for once? Yeah, it's our home. The culprit must be where we and Yuka live. Another dreamscape. They've been here forever and they finally contributed to the plot. Wow. I get it now. The dreamscape is a special place, even in the dream world. It's directly adjacent to Gensokyo. I can't think of anywhere else. Alright, if we know where she is, all that's left is to charge in. Let's get ready to set out together. If so, that's going to pose a problem. Oh, is the charge missing the mark? Is there some concern we should know about? Yes, while the dreamscape is connected to reality, to wit, Gensokyo, it's still a part of the dream world. And the culprit has the power to manipulate dreams, meaning that Makura Miwatari has absolute control over everything there. Like, literally everything. So you're saying she's an omnipotent god there? And that's not all. Once we enter dreams and reality, spirit and flesh will become intermingled, exposing both to danger equally. Fighting there is like putting your entire existence at risk. That's awful. So not only does the world itself present a risk, our opponent has an absolute home field advantage. That explains why Mehko was so weirdly confident. But we have no other options, nor the time to postpone this. If we let this incident progress any further, we won't be able to undo the damage. We have enough butterfly dream pills left to hold back the nightmares for one more night. We have no choice but to use this time to make our final preparations and set forth for decisive confrontation tomorrow. We take the fight to her, in the dreamscape. Let's adjourn for today and meet back up tomorrow morning at the shrine. Lady Watatsuki, should we, I suppose we should. Let's spend the night in A&T, assuming we're not imposing. Lady Yagakoro, Lady Ikagi, I trust that's acceptable. I don't have to sleep in a shack again, do I? By all means, if this is where you prefer to stay. Tomorrow's the final battle. This will be our last night before setting out. Please don't waste this, everyone. Right. That night. That was indeed that night. Oh, please stop playing this. So, this is what the moon looks like from Earth. It's such a strange sight. It's such a quiet night. It's as if the entire world's asleep. I can hardly believe that even now, something is gnawing away in Sokyo's dreams. Sounds like even the yokai rabbits in the mansion have gone to sleep already. Of course, this is the one night they can sleep without nightmares thanks to the drug. Lady Kaguya. But I thought only humans were being affected by it. Did I miss something? Is that what... That's like Mei Ling said, I'm a yokai, so I'm fine? Is yokai being affected by this? I don't know. But with no one to disturb us, perhaps we can have a leisurely chat. I hope we can speak freely without Aaron or the Inaba around. I appreciate that you set aside time for this tonight, of all nights. Oh, not at all. I did this because I wanted to speak with you. This is the first time we've spoken to get directly like this, ain't it? We always heard so much about you from Lady Agakoro back on the moon. I remember that too. Aaron always had a special fondness for you two. And if you still miss her, from the bottom of your hearts, I'm the reason she left the moon. I suppose you must hate me for that. That's something she decided for herself, and I wouldn't dream of criticizing her choice. We'd just like to ask you why. What made you want to stay on Earth, Lady Kaguya? Why, you ask? Yes, after all, that was the trigger that made Lady Agakoro choose the Earth. And not just her, it's simply a fact that many others have had their lives thrown into chaos by your actions. So what are you thinking, Lady Kaguya? What thought drove you to choose an eternity on the surface? You'll forgive me for asking such a direct question, that is. No, you've said nothing wrong. I appreciate your openness. Let's see. Right now, I'm able to stand before you like this, but when I first began my life as a fugitive, I was beside myself with fear. I imagine that was because I was unable to bear the weight of the sins I'd committed. I lacked the luxury to even think about my original reason for remaining. Amid all those days I spent living of fear, perhaps I forgot what made me wish to stay in the terrestrial realm. But recently, I was finally able to remember it. Yes? A fondness for life, from birth to death, the march of time marked by change. I wanted to see more of the terrestrial realm, where such things are simply accepted. Now it's surpassed mere curiosity. I want to be a part of it. So that's what you went through. That's what went through your head when you chose to stay behind on the prison known as Earth. Then I trust you hold not a shred of regret for the decision you made for yourself. You accept the crimes you committed and all the consequences of your actions. Yes, I won't deny them for as long as I live. I have a long time ahead of me, time to study my sins and the weight of what I have taken from others. I plan to hold the people whose lives I disrupted close to my heart for the rest of my eternal life. Thank you for giving us the answer we sought. We'll remember your words. That was the wrong one. We'll remember your words. Just as we told Lady Akagoro, we won't send anyone after you as long as we're the leaders of the emissaries. To it another way, your punishment will never end. Please remember the feeling you spoke of for as long as you live. So that your eternity will be something that ripens with age. I'll remember your words as well. Now then, with that out of the way, how about we have something nice to eat? I haven't here brought some moon peaches for a midnight snack. At this time of night, now you want a diet? Oh my, why in the world would I worry about that when Lady Agakoro's medicine is right here? You really are disciples. You're both so strong, but don't mind me. You need your rest as well. Everyone will be spending their final evening before the confrontation in their own way. You should sleep as well, and be ready for tomorrow. Right, I think this is a Marissa route only cutscene because you get a rainbow cutscene instead if you do the other one. Okay, I definitely need this mushroom, and I should probably bring this lizard tail too, just in case. Oh, is this the grimoire I wrote the year before last? Sure brings back memories. Making progress on your prep work, Marissa. Going great, as you can see. I see, so your brilliant plan is to dump everything you own on the floor so no one can use my store. Let me guess, you're choosing which junk to bring to the investigation tomorrow. I am, but digging through this stuff turned out to be kind of fun. This is the ribbon I used to have in my hat, and this is a peach tree branch I got on the moon, and come to think of it, I've resolved a lot of incidents, haven't I? Yes, you've gone on all sorts of adventures, and you've never let me forget any of them. First you set out with the Tori, then you met Alice, then the Patchouli, and then more new allies, one after another. And I've seen more Danmaku than I can count, but I took notes on every last one. See, this grimoire contains your research notes from all those Danmaku battles. Yeah, I like to look at it to remind me of how far I've come. Hey, why don't you take a look too, Corin? You want to let me see it? I'm in a good mood today, and when are you gonna get a chance? Another chance. No thanks, maybe after we get back from the investigation. Come on, Corin, you didn't even crack open a cover. Think of it as a jinx. This way I'll have something to look forward to when we get back in one piece. And besides, every time you try to show me one of your grimoires, it's meant you were worried about something. Man, why do you gotta play the mature adult card now? Precisely because it's now. I haven't lived longer than you for nothing. And anyway, don't you have better people than me to turn to for support? What's that supposed to... Mr. Corin, is Marissa here? It's the middle of the night, Notori. Lower your voice. Well, with this malt in the trash, I'm assuming she's here. What brings you girls here? Hey, it's Marissa. We finally found you. We visited your house to check up on you, but it was completely empty. As expected, it seems you aren't making any progress with your preparations. What the heck? Why would you come all the way here on the night before the final battle? What are you talking about? That's exactly why we should hang out tonight. You've been my personal hero ever since we first met, Marissa. Notori? These are the bonds you've built up over your many encounters and battles. You know that history empowers you more than anything else. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Anyway, do you think you three could help me pack? I'm gonna take all this stuff. What? All of it? You're kidding, right? Even though this is Marissa, my daughter's joke. Got it. Time to pull an all-nighter. Right. Doesn't matter who we're up against. That doesn't change what I need to do. I have my magic and all my history. And I'll end this incident with everything I have. Alright, there you go. It's like half the part was cutscenes there. Anyway, there you go. In the next part, we will go to Dreamland. Sans Kirby. I think that's what the giant purple thing over there is. Yes. Anyway, bye.